three goats looked at you funny. One was black, one was yellow, and one was white. Who would you eat first? Well, I've never seen a yellow or black goat, nor do I eat goats to begin with. But I would have, I don't know who would I eat first. Well, just to amuse you, I will give you an answer. I would eat the yellow one first. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. Good question. Pokemon all the way. I hated Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, well, I didn't hate it. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! For a little bit, and I had the cards and everything. But I would be so into Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, and I would get cards and stuff. But there would always be that kid who had the most cards and had the strongest cards, and I'd be like, whatever. It's like there was no hope for me ever, being better than him in Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon all the way, because Pokemon, like, that was stuff. Like, go back and watch the first season of Pokemon. That stuff is classic right there. Classic. I loved Pokemon when I was younger. But I also liked Digimon. I actually liked Digimon just as much as I liked Pokemon. I know. It's kind of crazy. Alright, if it came down to getting Cena's autograph or Santina Marella, who would I pick and why? Who would I pick and why? The fact that I'm thinking about this, I guess it's credit to Santino for being the hilarious person that he is. I don't know. Probably Cena's, I guess, just because he's more famous, I guess. But Santino Marella is pretty cool. Yeah, I'd take it Santino Marella's autograph any day of the week. But if it was between Cena and Santino, I'd just pick Cena because he's more famous. Next question. Did that one girl who kept texting you in that one video ever get a reply? No. Well, she did. She did get a reply. But it was one of those reply where she asked a question and then made a comment, and then I said LOL to try and end it, and she kept going. And then she texted me at 1 o'clock in the morning, like I was supposed to be awake. So I don't really text her anymore or talk to her anymore. But it is funny that you asked that, because she did reply, and I tried to get her not to, or she did reply. I did reply, but I tried not to get her not to reply back by just texting one of the standard LOL or oh or I can't believe that or something like that. But she found a way to reply to that. I don't know. Would you like to see Cabal, low-key, versus Rey Mysterio at a future WrestleMania? Absolutely. I think Cabal is one of the most innovative wrestlers. He has the high-flying thing, so does Rey Mysterio. I think that would be an excellent match at WrestleMania. That would be awesome. So yeah, definitely. Next question is from Josiah42792. So I'm going to guess you were born on April 27th, 1992. Just my guess. Alright, what is your favorite pay-per-view of all time? I really enjoyed WrestleMania 20 at Madison Square Garden, just because it was just like a stacked, like every match I think I wanted to see. It was an awesome card. You had Undertaker versus Kane. That match was okay. It was okay. You had Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. Both were leaving at the time. Then you had the triple threat match between Chris Benoit, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. Was really, really good. That was a really good match. I just like that pay-per-view. I don't know. I guess that would be my pay-per-view choice. If you could push any guy in the WWE, who would it be? And if you could push any guy, who would you be? Who would it be? If I could push any guy in the WWE, it would be John Morrison. He needs to be in the main event right away. If I could push any guy, it would be. If I could push a guy, probably Big Show. I don't like seeing Big Show in the main event. I mean, he's entertaining and all, but I guess I don't like seeing Big Show like in the title picture at all. Not that he doesn't deserve it. I don't think Big Show is really. He can't really wrestle. He's a big guy who does wrestling moves, as I've said before. Alright, the Stokes Men. With the title of girls. Are you more attracted to black girls or white girls? How dare you? Oh, he says me, white girls. How dare you? Okay? My love, my attraction is colorblind, okay? Just remember that. But no, seriously, it doesn't matter what color a girl is, as long as she has a really nice personality. She's not, she's not like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I mean, I don't discriminate. Gold Standard 000. What's up? Alright, he said, hey, I figured I would send you a question for your Q&A. Here it goes. Do you feel WWE has been getting better as of late? Why or why not? As I said earlier in the video, I was watching a lot of SmackDown and Raw shows that are on YouTube from 2001, and that was great. And I guess I don't know, WWE has fallen off a lot since then, but as of late, and everything's relative, definitely Raw is getting better, has been getting better since late last year, and I think right now WWE is really hitting its stride as of late. I think this is as good as it's going to get as far as the PG era goes, because you have a lot of mystery storylines, you have a lot of intriguing storylines that may or may not lead anywhere, but nonetheless it's intriguing for the right now. And I think that's one thing WWE is really doing a lot better than they have been in the recent past. Alright, XX Try Hard Name. XX, I guess you would just say try hard name, is sends in the next question. What are your thoughts on Rey Mysterio? I think Rey Mysterio gets a lot of disrespect from fans. A lot of people hate him because he demands more money or because he violated the drug policy. On the drug thing, give the guy a break. He's only human. It's whatever. I mean, these guys literally wrestle 300 nights out of the year, and if they, I mean, drugs are bad, or the steroids are bad, or whatever, painkillers, whatever you want to call it, are bad. But he only did it once, and that whole story of whether he had a prescription or not, that's a whole nother thing. But I think people disrespect him because of that. Also, because I'm asking more money. But if you look at it, Rey Mysterio is kind of like SmackDown's John Cena, where he draws a lot of fans in, and I bet you, I guarantee you, that Rey Mysterio doesn't bring in anywhere close to John Cena or like Randy Orton. And so I think, depending on how much he makes, I think people should back off of that also. So I think Rey Mysterio is a fantastic wrestler. He works his ass off every night. I mean, some of the moves that he pulls off, while they're not as good as they used to be like in WCW, they are still amazing. So I think Rey Mysterio definitely deserves a lot more credit than he gets right now from people. Would you say that you're a Mysterio fan? Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that I'm a Rey Mysterio fan. I mean, I would say actually I'm a Rey Mysterio fan, but I'm not like his biggest fan or anything. I'm a fan of his wrestling, definitely. Am I black? It's probably the toughest one that I've had so far. I can't answer that. You stumped me there. All right, so the next question comes from Kray999. Krai 999. I think I said that right. So out of the whole WWE roster, who is your favorite wrestler? Good question. That's a tough question also. Right up there with Am I Black? I think that my favorite wrestler, I don't know that I have a favorite wrestler, man. From Raw, I'll split it between Raw and SmackDown. TNA, no, I mean, I like Jeff Hardy in TNA, so there you go, as far as TNA. But you said WWE roster. Raw, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't know. I don't like any of the top guys on Raw. I don't like John Cena that much. I don't like Randy Orton that much. I mean, they're all good, but I would say John Morrison. I think John Morrison is a great wrestler who deserves more. SmackDown side, who's my favorite wrestler? SmackDown? I don't know. If you mean wrestler by wrestling abilities, I think Jack Swagger's right up there. Who else is on SmackDown? I guess Raw, Chris Jericho. I like Chris Jericho. SmackDown, I don't know. SmackDown just sucks as far as, having good talent. The most talented wrestler that's currently active, which takes out Undertaker, is Rey Mysterio. My favorite wrestler, CM Punk, actually. There you go, CM Punk. I like CM Punk. I think he's really skilled. WWE needs to use him better, because I think the whole straight edge society thing is definitely holding back some of the skills that we see in matches by CM Punk, but he's still a really good wrestler. Alright, Magic Kid 24 asked, and that's kid with 2 D's, I want to make it clear. He asked, how tall am I? It's interesting, because on my driver's license, I have even though I live in Maryland, I have a New York driver's license, and they let you report your height. That's kind of silly. I put that I'm 5'10". I think I'm 5'10 and a half, close to 5'11", probably, yeah. Alright, so Gambler 7527 asked me, out of all WWE shows, you've been to, which one did you have the most fun at? Well, I've been to 3 so far. I've been to SmackDown July, which was the July 31st, 2009 episode of SmackDown. Main event was Jeff Hardy versus John Morrison, which is on both their DVDs. I've been to Survivor Series, 2009, and I've been to Extreme Rules this year. Out of all of them, Extreme Rules, hands down, that was amazing. SmackDown, actually, I missed ECW and Superstars when I went to see SmackDown. But, yeah, Extreme Rules and Survivor Series just was down there. Because I didn't have really good seats, and it was just, bad. I don't know what I said in my Survivor Series review, but looking back at it, Extreme Rules takes the cake, hands down. It was just so much fun, you know? Alright. The TC Kid, also with 2 Ds, says, sorry man, by accident I reported. It's not really a question, okay. But I'll read it. No, I won't read it. Alright, he did send in a question next. He said, where do you rank Miz as far as heel characters goes? Where do I rank him?